Hey guys, it's Chopper here. I
And with no oh my god,
ah!
Chopper, how do you feel?
Say, hmm? All I gotta say is ah!
And you know what? I do not blame you because I would be the exact same way. I'm like, I was praying for your very soul, Chopper.
Oh my god, man. Snow White, Snow White, Snow White, Snow White. My god, dude, this stuff. I don't even know why I'm even calling it Snow White. But if it wasn't for the restrictions and stuff, I already would have been feeling better by now. This fucking movie here, man, has got to be the most god awful shit that I ever watched, Wes. Like, holy shit. How the fuck did this get qualified as a live action remake, Wes? How?
I wish I
Explain
could
to
tell you,
me.
Chopper.
How does this get qualified as a live action remake? When it comes to a live action remake, you're supposed to basically do what you did in the original story, right? And turn into live action stuff. Well, I can tell you one thing. Rachel, congratulations. You just earned yourself an award on the most stupidest person of all time. All time and stuff. Because what you said was in this fucking movie. Why did you shoot yourself in the foot like this? Why? My God! If I was Disney, I would have just canned this movie and stuff. Disney, she told the quiet part out loud, man. You were trying to cover this up and stuff and think nobody was gonna notice, and she ran her mouth off before the movie even came out. And keep in mind, folks, this was in production hell. This is in production hell. Rachel Zegler, your career is done after this shit. Like, don't even get me started on this CGI fuckfest and stuff. It barely qualifies as live action and stuff. Like the scenes don't even look weird, real, West. Like at least y'all could have tried to find the actual castle that looks just like Snow White and stuff. I think it's somewhere in Germany or something, or the
Yep,
UK.
somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, it's somewhere in Europe and stuff where that castle actually do exist. You mean to tell me this multi-billion-dollar company could not call up the owner of that castle, whoever's looking at that castle and stuff, and ask to use that castle to remake Snow White live action, like to turn that thing into like some a movie set, or you couldn't just film this in Disney World? Are you kidding me? Instead, you had to CGI that shit too. Wes, they had to CGI everything. It looks none real. Like at least make something something look real and stuff. The animals didn't even look like they belonged there. Oh, and the doors. Oh my god. Oh my god, man! I can't. If if I was a kid, I would have had fucking nightmares, West.
Yep.
Those guys made my eyes bleed every time they showed up. Every time they showed up, they made my eyes bleed. It was like holy shit. The Doors was the worst of all. Rachel Zegler was the least of the words in the movie and stuff, but the fact is the shit that she said actually is true and stuff. First of all, what kills this movie? There's no fucking Prince here, right?
Yep.
No Prince. She was not lying about that. There is no Prince because the Prince is apparently a creep and stuff. You don't know what the Prince was replaced with?
What was the prince replaced with, Chopper?
Remember those bandits that we saw when this movie was in production hell back in 2023?
Yeah.
It was the leader of the bandits that she gets in a relationship with,
Oh my god.
named
Say,
Jonathan.
say.
It was Jonathan. Oh my god! I don't know how you destroyed something like that and stuff. The prince was meant to be there to save Snow White. Snow White, like that prince is the one that comes and saves Snow White. The prince is the one that does the revolution, right?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If I remember correctly, the prince is the one that comes to save her. So she eats that apple. She goes to sleep. She basically falls into an endless sleep. Then the prince, the prince. But wait. There's more, Wes. Now, do you remember the prince getting captured by the evil queen?
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah, Jonathan got captured by the evil queen. That's supposed to be her love interest stuff. They're supposed to be he's supposed to be prayed as a knight, and he gets captured by the queen.
That is pathetic.
That is pathetic. That was supposed to be Snow White getting captured. Well, she does eventually get captured, but there was times when she wanted the girl boss and stuff. She was telling, like, there was even a song, like there was even they even put, and then one of the famous songs and stuff where the prince and her and Snow White is singing and stuff. That's been cut from the movie because Rachel Zegler said that was what was it that she said?
Something about being sexist or something.
Being sexist. Oh yeah. Uh, Jonathan, apparently Jonathan was being a little sexist in that part and stuff, but Rachel Zegler had to fight back and stuff. Say, oh yeah, the typical princess. You call us the typical princess and all that stuff. I'm just like, oh my god. And the fact is, I had to hide that fact is and stuff. But the fact is, this is my channel. I can say what and stuff. There's a difference between me hiding shit and the difference between how I really feel. And how I really feel is, I wished I'd never, ever watched this shit again. This shit it makes me want to watch the original Snow White 1937. The one that Walt Disney professionally made. Rachel Zegler, she does have a good singing voice and stuff, right? And
Yep.
when you have a good singing voice like that for these types of movies and stuff, it gets very interesting to watch and stuff. But due to her being the most insufferable human being of all time, mealy mouthed bastard, I just could not stand to even look at her. Half of the time when I was half of the time when she was on screen, I couldn't even look at her. I was just looking at the ugly ass CGI most of the time and stuff. Cause I just, oh my god, I just do not like this girl. But well, she has a nice singing voice and stuff. I mean, movies usually do well when you have a nice singing voice and stuff. Just look at the movies that Whitney Houston's been in. Yeah, totally big difference and stuff when you have a nice singing voice and stuff, but yet and stuff, and you get people in seats and stuff. Unlike this girl right here, you know, she could have really had it made here. Like she could go places with that singing voice and stuff, like Whitney Houston did and stuff. But this ain't no damn Whitney Houston and stuff. Too bad she died in 2012. Good lord, man. Oh, by the way, Jonathan doesn't lead no revolution this time and stuff. That also was another thing Rachel Zegler ran her mouth off about too, and it was Snow White that leads the revolution and stuff with words.
Oh, yes, because a revolution has always been won with words.
Arthur, this is not you and stuff. Tom, you cannot do this and stuff. Now I understand that the evil. Now that I was reminded early this morning, thanks to one of my coworkers at Walmart and stuff, told me that okay, the evil queen was always beautiful and stuff. She had to turn into an old witch to get back at Snow White and stuff. But so I get that part and stuff. I'm not gonna complain about too much about that part and stuff. But what I'm trying to figure out is what's the competition? See, if
Yeah,
they would have
seriously.
done, huh?
Yeah, seriously. What's the competition here? Looking at her right there, it's no contest. Evil Queen wins. No diff.
That's what I'm saying. See, if they would have got themselves a better Snow White actor and stuff, or if only that little girl was a little older and stuff, that little girl that they had play at the first part of the movie was a little older and stuff. Well, I mean, we could probably talk about some competition being made with Gal Gadot and stuff. But every single time that mirror was saying how much Snow White was more beautiful, I was like, the mirror fucking lied. Now, I'm not saying Rachel Zegler is the most ugliest thing. No, no, no. But she does not beat no. Gal Gadot being jealous of Rachel? What?
In what universe?
In what universe? You had to put somebody in there that could compete with Gal Gadot to make her do that and stuff. That's the whole point of Snow White and stuff. But I was not convinced at all during the whole time and stuff. Every time Gal Gadot showed up, I'm just like, every time when that mirror just said, when she said "mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them?" I'm just over here looking like, you are Gal Gadot by a long shot. And then, by the way, there's a lot of black people as in the fucking kingdom and stuff. I thought that black people weren't allowed to be in places like that, Wes.
I thought so too, but apparently they are. Disney said so.
Yeah, Disney really was shooting at diversity. Oh, by the way, the huntsman that told Snow White to run away and was going to kill her and stuff was black. So yeah, we got a black huntsman and stuff. I don't understand how that makes any sense and stuff. What the bandit one the then One of the bandits was black and stuff and was marrying a fucking little person. A little person was in the movie but was a bandit. I don't want to be offensive and say midget and stuff, but we're not gonna say that. Yeah, they actually kept somebody who should have been playing one of the Doors, right?
Yep.
In the movie to be one of the best crossbow guys and stuff. How does it? You just basically wreck jobs. You gonna tell me you gonna ask jobs for actual little guys and stuff? You could have got the and here's the thing that another thing my coworker said. They could have got multiple casting from different variations of movie and stuff. You remember that actor that played as Mini Me from Austin Powers?
Yeah.
Could have got called him up, right?
Well, they can't because he's dead. Fortunately.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh shit. Uh that explains why no more Austin Powers. Rest in peace, Mini Me. Damn, man. He really did die. Okay. Well, he's out the question stuff. All right, Hornswoggle.
Yeah, Hornswoggle. Oh, you could have brought in some new little people actors.
That's what I'm saying. But no, let's listen to Peter Dinklage and stuff because now they ain't getting nowhere now. Perfect time to bring them in. God. Yeah, I didn't even know he was fucking dead. Okay then. Yeah. So what a wasted opportunity and stuff. And the fact is, yeah, we gotta push some type of girl boss message and stuff that Snow White don't need no man to tell her what to do and stuff. By the way, and stuff. There's not even a fucking wedding for the prince. For Jonathan and stuff to become the prince, right?
Yep.
No, the movie ends with them all dancing together because Snow White brought all the people back together and stuff. Made the queen, you know, made the queen disappear and stuff after she gets mad and breaks the mirror and everything. All his joy and stuff, but no weddings. I mean, they were dancing each other. That's just about it and stuff. No marriage. What a way to fucking waste the prince.
Yet not even a coronation. Like,
You don't even have Jonathan get married to Snow White and stuff. You might as well. It would be at least understandable. You'd be like, okay, at least Snow White does end up with love after. Or at least Rachel Zegler was bullshitty about that, right? Couldn't even fucking tell stuff, but I mean, wow. So yeah, this movie sucks. CGI was fucking atrocious, hurting my eyes and stuff. My eyes hurted that night. What felt like, and it was only an hour 49 and stuff. What was a short movie felt like it was fucking more than 2 hours, Wes.
damn, not even Endgame felt that long, huh?
That's what I'm saying. At least Endgame kept you entertained.
Kept you intrigued.
So it kept it going for 3 hours stuff. This shit right here, it was like a void, man. Like, what the fuck are you even doing anymore, Disney? What the fuck are you doing? Seriously. You ruined your properties. Like, this is just another bastardization of one of the most beloved princesses and stuff that boyfriends and girlfriends should have taken each other to go see and stuff. This is a movie for kids to see themselves in as a princess, right? The little girlies, right?
Yep.
Dress up as Snow White to go see that movie and stuff. This should have been the adults taking the girls taking the boys to go see this movie and stuff, like a romantic movie. Disney movies used to be known for that, Wes. Or a girlfriend with asking the boyfriends like, we need to watch Disney movies together and stuff because they're very romantical and stuff. It fits for our relationship. I can understand that, right? I wouldn't watch these movies by myself. Because I'm a grown up and stuff, and like I said, I don't like girly things and stuff. So, but if my girlfriend wants to say, yeah, let's go see a Disney movie and stuff, because it's romantic, because it's so much better to watch with you and stuff. Yeah, I'll be down, because that's what it was meant for. Yeah, and girls taking them to see some feminist Snow White and stuff. No thanks. I fell for it though. What a piece of shit this is and stuff. I'm pretty sure that this destroyed Rachel Zegler's career too.
Yep. I would not doubt it.
Yep. So we're on Rotten Tomatoes right now. So let's see what the reviews say, Wes.
Ooh. Need some ice for that burn, Disney? Need a little icy hot for that pain relief?
Exactly how I feel about this movie and stuff, because this is where it belongs, right there in the fucking trash. It seemed like I was the only one feeling that same way either, Wes. All critics even better and stuff, but the top, it's something when the critics hate it, Wes. The top critics hate it. How does this end up a verified audit? Disney had to pay this, Wes.
Yeah.
There's no way that this is a 74% and stuff. No fucking way and stuff. Oh, there's already talks that people have walked out on this movie, Wes.
Yep, I've heard so many people say I walked out on this movie. You know what? I do not blame people who did.
And I blame people who did either and stuff. I mean, I would have too if I didn't have a whole ass channel and stuff, and if I didn't have a girlfriend that would just eat up everything Disney shits out and stuff. I would have been gone. Been like, yeah, we're getting the fuck out. But I stayed so I could critique it and stuff. And I tell you one thing, and stuff. It makes me regret the life decisions I made in 2015. Because that's the year I started this whole fucking channel and stuff. My god, dude, this is fucking atrocious. Look at this shit. This explains everything how I feel about this movie. Snow White is a travesty. And yes, Gal Gadot should have won. I don't know. My brain is fried. I watched two shitty movies this year, Wes. Two shitty movies.
Well, Copper, I'll make it a bit easier for you. About when the Minecraft movie comes out, I'll go watch it. As torturous as it would be.
Well, if you want to, so it's up to you. So we'll sit right here and today and stuff. I'll let you get to talking stuff. I'll sit back and shut up for once.
I'm really debating to go see it just because I want to see how bad it actually gets.
Man, it doesn't look good. But by the looks of that trailer and stuff, it doesn't look good. Oh my god! It's not because it's girl bosses and stuff. No, it just looks bad all around, West.
Yep.
It just looks like it looks like it's going to be another Borderlands movie.
It does.
It really does. It really does stuff because you know how well that Borderlands movie did, West. So yeah, this right here makes me now want to go and see the Snow White 1937. I think I eventually will go back and see the 1937 Snow White so I can erase my mind on what the hell I just watched in 2025 and stuff. And guess what? I still got 3 more movies this year to go through and possibly 2 terrible Marvel TV shows to go through.
Yep.
Because next up is Thunderbolts. I don't even know how that movie. I don't even have no faith in anything that Disney does anymore. Captain America: Brave New World and stuff sucks ass. Snow White sucks ass. Man, Disney, you have been shitting the toilet, man. Like you have diarrhea. I'm hoping that Thunderbolts is good and stuff. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be skeptical about Thunderbolts and stuff, but I'm also hoping Thunderbolts is good. Just give me something to entertain with. Stop torturing me. This is your second movie. I didn't hate it now. Classic 1937 film. Bullshit.
What universe?
Yeah, bullshit. So yeah, that's my review of Snow White, Wes. It sucks. Sucks absolute dog shit. Oh man. But hey, at least one good thing for Gal Gadot, West. Mirror, mirror on the wall, treat her made her fairest of them all on the Walk of Fame, West.
Yep.
Cause she's got her Hollywood star. So at least the Mirror Mirror predicted this, Wes. So congratulations to Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot, that Walk the Star. I know that's got to mean so much to you. So even though she just briefly had a big ass flop on her hands and stuff, but I mean that doesn't overshadow her and stuff. She at least done her fucking work. It shouldn't overshadow. I bet you all the weirdos are going crazy over this too, Wes. How much you want to bet?
Oh, they are. The anti-Israel people are none too pleased about this news.
Even though she's from this country and had served in the Israeli military. Like, what you expect her to do? Betray her country? We don't care. She's in Hollywood. I'm just, oh my god. Shut up and cope. Shut up and cope and stuff. Was y'all saying that when she was Wonder Woman? They probably would say, no. Well, it was a different time back then, Wes. That was before the war had happened.
Yep.
But still, I think she earned her white and stuff. I don't see what's wrong with that and stuff. Oh yeah, I want to call. Oh, Rachel Zegler. Oh, you think? But Rachel Zegler is a no, 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 no. I don't want to hear that. That shit. I don't want to hear that shit and stuff. Gal Gadot legitimately earned her spot in that and stuff. Okay, so y'all guys can cope hard. Go in and cope. I'm happy for Gal Gadot, Wes. What about you?
Yep.
I think nothing more. And so good job, Gal Gadot. We're proud of you. Keep bringing them wins and stuff. We're proud. Ain't because you're Israeli or anything, so it's because you're talent. You're actually legitly talented. But I will say this about Snow White though. So I will say this stuff. I don't think she was a good queen in that movie either and stuff. It was just like, but at least you can tell she was trying to have a good time.
Yep.
So I mean, you could tell that she was having fun, being evil, right? So, but like, it was just not convincing stuff, and she's just too big. She's just too damn beautiful to be the queen. Honestly, I see Gal Gadot being Snow White more than I see her being the queen. Would have made more sense too, Wes. She was just not convincing as the evil queen. Too beautiful and nothing to be jealous about. But hey, she was having fun with the movie and stuff. Then I guess and stuff. She looked like she was having a good time, even though Rachel Zegler was a bratty bitch and stuff. So she tried to make something out of it. Wait. Maybe we should take a look to see what those Israeli people say. That's the first thing we see, Wes. Ah, shit! Look at this shit. Who gave her this award? She doesn't deserve it. The whole population did. They're coping, Wes. They're coping.
Yep.
She can barely act and stuff. Oh, and look at this. They're encouraging vandalism on her thing, West. Wow, these are some y'all some fucked up people, man. These are some fucked up the rate. These are probably the same people who was running around burning down Teslas, right?
Yep. Burning down Teslas. Attacking anyone who owns a Tesla.
Yeah. Y'all encourage that shit. This is why nobody takes y'all seriously. Cause y'all are so fucking deranged and stuff. Like all because y'all guys have a vendetta for Elon and stuff. Like I fucking hate. I have a love and hate relationship for Elon and stuff. But I'm not gonna go around attacking Teslas and breaking the law. Like what kind of shit is that, Wes?
Don't make a whole lot of sense.
That's to say, if you don't like somebody and stuff, then just don't watch their shit. Vandalizing shit that they earned and shit and stuff is not even called for stuff. And these weirdos don't even know no better. This is why I say, where's these mental asylums at nowadays? Because they need to open them back up and start putting these people, locking these people away in them, and throwing away the key. Oh my god, dude, it's just fucking insane. The way these fucking weirdos act and stuff. They're acting like they're the majority of the population West and stuff, and everybody's just sitting over here like, who told you to speak for us? Because we didn't. We don't give a shit about no Palestine shit, right? And I thought it was wrong. I thought it was wrong to hate Jews, West. I mean, this is a fair statement right here, West.
Yep, that is a very fair statement.
Yeah, at least this is. I mean, yeah. See, this is what people would say with the majority of the population. I personally do think, yeah. I mean, I really honestly think it was a little too early and stuff to get her that star, that star and stuff. I say like when maybe she gets some more movies and stuff, and she had some more, she has some more movies and stuff that she'll be able to get and stuff. But yeah, but I just now realized she hasn't really done that much and stuff. And then you got other people that got it and stuff. You know the thing is, Macaulay Culkin just got his start not too long ago too, West. And that guy should have had his star a long time ago, Wes.
Yep.
I say he should have had his star like after in the 2000s and stuff after he'd grown up, because like him as a child star, he had some great movies as a child. The most famous ones, of course, is the Home Alone movies, right?
Yep.
So, but it's like, but if you've seen like movies outside of it, like My Girl, he played My Girl, he played as that kid that got killed, right?
Yep.
Got stung to death and everything stuff. I think his name was Thomas J. And stuff. Then you see that movie he played with Elijah Wood as the cousin of Elijah Wood's character stuff, and tries to kill I think his mother. That was fucked up too, Wes. That was a fucked up movie to watch. Evil kid Macaulay Culkin. He was an evil little shit. Oh, he also played Richie Rich. Who remembers Richie Rich?
I remember that movie. Whew. That was something.
Yep. I think that was a classic. But yeah, the fact is it took Macaulay Culkin so long to get that star is ridiculous. And he's now like almost 50. But I mean, it is what it is. Look at this, look at this. I'll give it 24 hours before it's vandalized, but don't look at me. I live in the East Coast. I give it 24 hours before it's vandalized. So this is what these weirdos do. If they're going around burning down Teslas and shit and stuff, and trying to murder anybody that's Israeli, that's a Jew and stuff, then Gal Gadot's star is going to get fucked up before we know it, West. I think Gal Gadot should be considering some protection around her star for right now. This is fucking insane, man. But yeah. I'm not gonna cope about her getting the star. It is what it is at the end of the day, West. I'm not mad about it and stuff. I'm not mad or anything stuff. But these weirdos sure is coping. All I gotta say, all me and Wes gotta say is it's just too early for her, right?
Yep.
So I ain't saying that she's a bad actor. So we said that she just needs a little more experience, stuff, some more shit on her belt. Then maybe we could talk about getting her a star. I didn't see no comments saying Rachel Zegler should have a star.
Oh, people were saying that.
Oh, they were? Cope harder, because it ain't happening. I think after this, Rachel Zegler is going back to Broadway. She's done in Hollywood. Hollywood might blacklist her. They're gonna be like, Rachel, we don't want you back. That Snow White movie was a catastrophe. We don't want to hire you. So if you want more Rachel Zegler, you coping weirdos stuff, just go to her place. Go support her in her place. There. Keep her the fuck away from the big screen. Because nobody wants to see her. Because I tell you one thing, I don't even want to see her and stuff, but I had to go watch her shit. God. It was blinding my eyes, West. Well, West, so we got some possibly rumors come around that Sadie Sink is possibly going to be Mary Jane Watson, the sister of Zendaya's MJ. How does that make any sense? What? What the hell is Marvel doing? Please tell me this is not true. We're gonna finally bring Mary Jane Watson stuff because we had to have Zendaya almost in everything and stuff. A race swapped MJ and stuff, but then now all of a sudden we're gonna bring in Mary Jane Watson, Spider-Man's actual girlfriend, West.
Yeah. Funny
And
how
that,
they wanted.
hmm?
Funny how they want to do that now.
Now you want to bring in MJ and stuff. Y'all want to erase the ginger redheads now and stuff. Oh, now all of a sudden we got to bring in MJ. The actual fucking MJ, and she's not even gonna be with Spider-Man. Well, there's also another character that she could play. Uh, Mayday Parker was another one they said. Where is it at? Where is it at? Let's look for it right quick. Where was that shit at? I was gonna fucking drive me crazy. Did I put it in here? I don't think so. But yeah, there was even talks that she's gonna be playing Mayday Parker stuff. Which, by the way, Wes, is gonna be Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's daughter.
Oh boy.
Why are they bringing her in the movie then? Shouldn't it be Tobey Maguire's movie then?
You'd think.
That's what I said. It would make sense then. That means you can bring back Kristen Durst as MJ then. I mean, it would actually make a lot more sense. Though that means you would be doing something, something in reference to that Ultimate Spider-Man comic book, which I heard was very successful. Wes, the comic book is about basically Spider-Man's a lot older, right? Like he's now a dad and everything and stuff, and
Yep.
what the hell happened there? You saw that?
Let's go back there. What the hell? Oh, some breaking news.
Breaking news! Big, 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 big news!
A huge fire at Walt Disney
Oh
breaks out.
no!
Oh Lord.
Disney! Your Snow White movie just came out. This happens?
Not looking good.
Oh my god! Talk about karma hitting Disney hitting Bob Iger like a pudding. how hundreds of people were forced to evacuate Walt Disney World after a fire broke out. Thick black smoke could be seen rising into the city. This not the city sky over the Epcot theme park in Orlando, Florida, on Saturday afternoon. The fire, located in the park's French Pavilion area, reportedly started in a walk-in cooler in the backstage area.
Oh. Yikes.
Yeah. This happened in Epcot. Damn. Disney, man. talk about talk about karma hitting it. Wow, what a fucking coincidence and stuff. We talk about Snow White. It seemed like Rachel Zegler's bad luck, Chief. Look at this, Wes. She's bad luck. Oh my god, Disney got to get rid of Rachel.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yikes.
Ah, shoot. But yeah, this is just strange how all of a sudden now we got Mary Jane coming back, Wes. Possibly Mary Jane probably seen the light of day. That after all these years, Mary Jane Watson's actually being brought up, Wes.
Yep. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Now we're talking about Mary Jane Watson. I can't believe it. Oh, I never thought we would see her ever again in our life, Wes. Cause God forbid we have white, redheaded, beautiful woman. God forbid that. That's illegal. But I don't think. I mean, this is just this is probably just a speculation and stuff. Who knows and stuff. I'm gonna press X to doubt that they're bringing back MJ. It would be nice for Mary Jane Watson to come back, right? But if it is, I'll be very shocked because I am planning to see Spider-Man 4 and stuff. If it is MJ, I will be very shocked. Marvel will actually shock me in so many ways, Wes. That I get to finally see Spider-Man's actual love interest in a fucking Spider-Man movie after so many years. Because some reason they're allergic to this woman, to Mary Jane Watson for some reason. Oh, by the way, I hope we can see Black Cat finally in Spider-Man 4. You think that's happening, Wes, or that's too sexual for this soft ass MCU? Or Black Cat's too sexual? Because we can't have anti-heroes calling for booty calls in the graceful MCU, right, West?
Yep. You can't. Apparently, because apparently that's too too adult.
Even though that's the majority of the population that goes to see their shit, right? I just want a Spider-Man movie where we can see Black Cat, man. I mean, come on. Why would you not have Black Cat in a Spider-Man movie? So even the Insomniac games brought that woman in there, right? And she still
Yeah.
looks good in the second game, even though I hated it, Wes. Ain't that surprising? They at least they didn't mess up her face. But the thing they messed up is that she was now gay. Don't know why, but that's the sweet baby ink flavor for you, Wes.
Yep.
But yeah, this doesn't make any sense and stuff. That would not make any sense if you could play and stuff. Just bring back Mary Jane Watson and have Peter Parker dating the actual MJ, please. That's all we ask. Not this Zendaya shit. Honestly, I'm really hoping for the day. You know, if this is true, if Mary Jane Watson is coming out, I'm hoping that Zendaya's MJ gets fucking killed, or they write her off dead. I would be the most happiest person. I'd be like, at least we got MJ back and stuff. So yeah, when that Spider-Man movie happens, so when we get MJ and Black Cat in the same movie with Peter Parker. Wes, we got some Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Do you have a car? And do you have a clean driving
dear.
record? Did you know you could
To
pay
talk
as
about stuff. My God, it's been a shit show from the get go, Wes and stuff. We were talking about them being racist, right?
Yep.
Talking about them being racist about the Japanese and stuff. They haven't got anything right to Japanese. A lot of Japanese people were offended and stuff. And now they got a black man that does exist and stuff, but he wasn't in Japan and stuff. They think they're rolling with the punches, Wes, with this one and stuff. They think that that's a good thing. And now, Wes, Yasuke could get in a gay relationship, Wes, with a non-binary.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You want to see this? You want to see this romantic scene?
As much as they don't want to.
I don't want
let's
to
do
either
it.
and stuff, but oh my God, Ubisoft, you gonna close your doors, Ubisoft. You gonna close your doors. Oh, by the way, they're over here parading around like 2 million's a good thing, West.
Yep.
And the Assassin's Creed series, if I remember correctly, has seen more better. This is literally their worst Assassin's Creed game that they ever had to offer. And you're parading this for 2 million copies and stuff, like if you're Ace Combat 7.
Yasuke.
See, there's an excuse, and I'm not trying to shit on Ace Combat and stuff, but there's an excuse as to why I said that and stuff. Ace Combat ain't big like Assassin's Creed is, West. You know, it's very popular in Japan and stuff. When you're talking about the United States and stuff, you're talking about properties like Call of Duty, Madden, 2K, uh, 2K and stuff. What else is very popular? Battlefield, all that shit is overshadowing it and stuff. So like for Ace Combat to hit a milestone like that and stuff means that it's came a long way. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's why it's fair that they parade around that and stuff because they never had that many people buying buying the Ace Combat games and stuff. Like they were getting off the ground. They outlived a lot of flight simulation shit. This is actually one of the top fight arcade shooters. Ace Combat outlived all of them. All these other fight arcade games that came and went died so Ace Combat could walk. Walk his way to success. So here we go, Wes. Oh, oh, if you think that's a girl and stuff, and you're sorely mistaken. Watch this.
Yasuke,
I know. I used to serve under Nakatomi years ago.
Oh, the voice lines. That's perfect, Wes. It's the best thing I heard in my life, Wes. Don't you like how they speak?
Yeah, it almost sounds like AI trying to sound human.
So you cannot tell me this wasn't totally chat GPT.
Me and Kyobei. Kyobei was like a brother to me, until I refused to do Nakatomi's bidding. Then Kyobei himself dumped me in the woods. I was exiled.
you do not seem the type to be dissuaded by others' commands.
How astute of you. Perhaps you are right. What is the line? How much longer must I carry this hateful flame? Maybe it is
This
time
voice
for me
lines
to return
sound
home.
bad.
We would sit like this for hours as children, talking under the stars. Dew would collect on the sleeping blossoms. A whole world within each drop. Blue anemone are my favorite. Seeing the flowers turn, the way they chase the daylight, a reminder to seek the good.
You have the soul of a poet.
Poetry, literature, music. I'm more artist than Ronin. Always have been. Do you know
Oh my
Ikebana?
Flower arrangement? I have seen displays. Beautiful, but I cannot say I understand it.
Some forms of Ikebana are driven by strict guidelines, rigid and formal. Others more spontaneous.
I really am
So
thinking about
what is
skipping
it
through
that
this shit
makes
so we can just
Ikebana
see the love
beautiful
scene
to
and get
you,
the fuck
Yasuke?
off of this.
Is it the guidelines that shape it? Or the flower underneath?
One can pluck and arrange all day.
I will miss him.
I will miss
Come
him,
with
Wes.
me, Ibu.
I will miss him.
Come with me, Ibuki. Join my league.
Yes, Yasuke.
You look well. Like
What the fuck did that say? Oh, look at this, Wes! Call on them to battle your foes, Wes.
Oh, basically saying, "Hey, fight this battle for me."
Yep. Oh, by the way, you can't. It's not a he or her. Stunning and brave from Ubisoft.
you look well. Like you've settled into life here.
I must say it is lovely. A rustic sort of charm, but
But you have complaints already?
complaint is a terrible harsh
Non-binary in a
word.
fucking
My
medieval
keen and
story, Wes.
sophisticated eyes have spotted room for improvement.
Have we forgotten about
Should
medieval
I
times,
summon a
Wes?
scribe? How long is this list of improvements?
Silly. I only mean you could do with a bit more color, more beauty, something to invite joy into this place. Other than your sparkling wit, I mean. For the moment, I shall retire to the bamboo grove near the stable. A peaceful spot from which to contemplate the chaos. Hmm?
Here, for you. A gift of future color and joy. Blue anemone seeds. I had hoped to find a brighter, bluer patch. But these were hardy. They will grow well, wherever you plant them.
What a thoughtful gift, Yasuke. I don't know what to say.
I am glad to see you happy, my friend.
This is so chat
Now you
GPT,
will
Wes.
never forget me. For every cluster of
This-
blue, you will wonder, was Ibuki
What's the budget of this game again? Let me look it up.
I will not forget you.
Good night, Yasuke.
Fast challenge! All right, fastest route through the city. The secret is to just keep going in a straight line, no matter what.
By the way, Chopper. Oh, wait. Here it is. Round one. Wait, that's the film. Cost around $250 million.
Oh, yeah, they're not making that money back.
Supposedly.
Right? They really think they're making that money back, Wes? California's 2025. That's basically what it is, Wes. Look at this. Modern day identity politics in feudal Japan. I'm curious to see how many people are going to try to convince everyone this is somehow actually historically accurate. I'm still trying to figure out how does non-binaries exist in medieval times. Pronouns in feudal Japan. Nice. This right here is just the death of another franchise that these weirdos have killed. Basically, West.
Pretty much.
This is just a death of another franchise that the weirdos have got their hands on and stuff. Because Ubisoft decided to hire activists, and now look what happened. These activists are killing it. This company's closing. We're going to hear by the end of this year, Ubisoft is closing their doors. Good Lord, man. Talk about bad writing. Talk about bad, just totally not chat GPT. Totally not. You're making me think Carbine written this story. No, actually, Carbine could give us a better story than that shit. Wow. And all I gotta say is the Will Smith screen. And look at the coping mechanism, Wes. Take a look at the coping mechanism. They're already coping and stuff because when this game first came out, they think that 1 million players is great, Wes. It's stunning and brave. We made the 1 million, man. We did it. We did it. When they don't realize that is the most pathetic number that you can ever have, especially for an Assassin's Creed game and stuff. If as the legacy media is over here trying to spin it to make it look like it's a win, it really is not a win, West.
Nope. Not with numbers like that.
Nope, it is not a win and stuff. This is a failure.
A flop.
Assassin's Creed has seen better days. This ain't the better days. So this is something that they relied on heavily to keep the doors open to Ubisoft. Ubisoft might be closing this door if this game flops. You mean to tell me this is all they could garner up? But it's probably been updated since then and stuff, because now I think it updated and stuff. So it's not 2 million, it's not 1 million anymore. Oh, meanwhile, look, I like Wes giving this content. Meanwhile, GTA 5 sold over 11 million copies in its first 24 hours in 2013 and stuff.
And keep in mind, that was just on the PS3 and Xbox 360. That doesn't include what? The PC launch.
Yep. it seemed like a major difference and stuff. See, GTA 5, I mean, not like your greatest game, your greatest game and stuff, but it still has some good kinks to make it memorable, right?
Yep. A lot of memes came from it.
But the fact is that Rockstar was able to pull its last hurrah and stuff. Highly doubt GTA 6 is going to bring back some of that magic stuff. It might be falling off when GTA 6 hits. Remember, all those guys that worked on these games, they're going to be gone. They're gone. But yeah, it's mighty funny how they think that's a good thing and stuff. Meanwhile, but you can say, well, this was 2013. This is 2024.
It doesn't matter. The numbers still don't lie.
That's what I said. If this was today, if this game came out today, that actually would be very good for GTA. So, yeah, there's no excuse as to why something well established like Assassin's Creed should be doing this bad. Because if GTA didn't have no problem getting it off the ground when it made its big comeback and stuff, then Assassin's Creed shouldn't have had that problem. But nah, it's because Assassin's Creed sucks. GTA doesn't suck. At least not yet. We don't know what 6 is going to give us, Wes. No excuses and stuff. So don't even try to start that shit. Because you know damn well Assassin's Creed was not doing this bad before. Save that for the kiddies and stuff, but the legacy media is going to do what they can to try to salvage this game. But I can tell you one thing: you could make all the lies you want. You can make all the spins you want, but it ain't gonna save Ubisoft from losing that money. Because when they close their doors, we'll really find out the truth, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna find out the truth eventually.
Yeah, just remember, boys and girls, what's done in the dark always comes out in the light.
Yep. And I think game developers should use Ubisoft as a prime example. Make an example out of this company and stuff to say, well, we don't want to go down this rabbit hole like Ubisoft did and stuff. So maybe we should start making good games again, right?
Yep.
This right here should be used as example for multiple game developers and stuff. So that way they would not have to suffer this fate. And they will learn real quickly to get their shit together and stuff before they join Ubisoft in the way of the dodo bird. Wes, we got to talk about Ironheart.
Of course.
Ah. 3 months left, Wes. 3 months. 3 months until this fucking TV show is out. Oh my god. We got our first look at Ironheart. What do you think, Wes? You like the suit?
Hell nah. In fact, it looks just as bad, if not worse.
I don't know what's worse, that suit from Black Panther Wakanda Forever or this shit. Who decided that? Why you just didn't can this fucking show, man? Why? This show is going to fail. Oh look, by the way, they turned off replies.
Of course they did.
Probably because the backlash was unreal. Is everything black? I know, right? I know, right? Is everything black these days? I don't understand it either and stuff. these riddles just like it's just like everything's gotta be black and gay nowadays. Apparently, West.
Yep.
Yasuke's black. Yasuke's black. They about to make Professor Snape from Harry Potter black now, right? And now we got a black Iron Man. Well, we had a black Iron Man. It was Rhodey. Where the fuck is he at? If you wanted a black Iron Man and stuff, Rhodey would have been your best case scenario and stuff. Rhodey's a well established character that could easily take Tony Stark's place. And you gave it to a fucking young Avenger. What a way to blow the Iron Man mantle off the fucking roof, man. To sideline Rhodey, make him some kind of a Skrull, and void his backstory that made him so great, right? And the sake for this ugly ass character right here, man. Oh my god, man. You can't tell me Marvel's dead, man. How many millions of dollars will you pour down the toilet till you realize nobody wants these gay DEI superheroes? More like super zeros. That is true. Like I said, they bring in the young Avengers and stuff. That's exactly what's going to happen. You remember what Undertaker used to say and stuff when Vince McMahon tried to arrest him?
Yep.
He was like, so that means I get the pleasure of kicking your stank ass. Lots of money, lots of zeros for you. That's Marvel. The Undertaker's talking to Marvel right now, Wes. Oh man. So yeah, Marvel, enjoy your lots of zeros because that's exactly what's going to happen. Because ain't nobody coming to see this shit, but us YouTube reviewers, we'll definitely have a field day reviewing this shit, West.
Yep.
We'll definitely be making fun of this shit. Oh man, I cannot wait, man. I just love it and stuff. At this point in time, I don't even really care no more. I already seen 2 shitty Disney movies coming from Marvel. One coming from Marvel, and one coming from Snow White. Keep giving them to me, man. Keep giving them to me. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look, people are telling them to stop. That's why they had to turn. We will not be watching. Look, people don't want to watch your shit, Marvel. No, no, that's not true, dude. A young white guy named Ryan. We would be saying the same thing. What the fuck are they doing too? Then and so you think this is just a race thing? I hate when the people say this shit, Wes. No, it was this. It's this thing called "Why Not Give It to Rhodey." There's this thing called they had a black character. They fucked it over and stuff, and now nobody gives 2 shits and stuff. His name was Rhodey. We remember Rhodey, right, Wes?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's Marvel being racist because they fucked Rhodey over. A perfect black man. A black man that everybody could get around, rally around. So, just like I said, Iron Man suffered the same fate as Captain America. Make it black and lame. Because Falcon is lame as Captain America and stuff. Nothing convincing about him. I mean, he has some fans rallying around him and stuff. I mean, like I said, if y'all like him and stuff, but I'm not. I don't like it. I prefer Steve Rogers. Nothing convinced me that he was Captain America in that movie and stuff. And now and I can tell you one thing. At least he's more convincing to be Captain America than this person who's more convincing to be Iron Man. Oh, we got some breaking news, Wes. I forgot to mention it. But wait, let's finish it. Oh, by the way, Wes, Iron Man's set to release in 3 months. You excited?
I'm excited to roast that shit to
I'm excited.
oblivion.
Is this his daughter or no? I thought this daughter was going to take over his legacy. Nope, you're wrong, dude. This has. I feel bad for that dude for having that false hope. Nope, this ain't no relation to Tony Stark, man. This is something that Marvel wanted to try to do. Is somebody who is better than Tony Stark. What, West?
Yep.
My God, who thought that this is a good idea to release this shit? Oh, here's another picture, Wes.
God.
It looks like a fucking Power Ranger suit. That looks bad, man. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Oh, there's that old suit. Oh my God, this is. I can't wait to see how ugly these suits look, Wes. God. Oh, what she? Oh, by the way, what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? Is she gonna is she gonna be like Tony Stark? She gonna be that person that's gonna kill, sacrifice herself too? But she does it better, Wes. You think that's what's gonna happen to her?
Probably.
I am Ironheart. They do that shit. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done if they have her do that shit. Cause y'all just fucking ruined Tony Stark's legacy. Shit. Oh, by the way, Wes, we got oopsies because now we got another young Avenger.
It just doesn't end, does it?
Huh? What happened? What? Did I fall asleep?
I don't know, but it feels like I'm about to, because good lord, this already sounds dreary.
Really? We brought her in for that for her to. Since when does she join the Young Avengers, Wes? Hey, we're in dire need of the apparently according to Marvel, we're in dire need of them Young Avengers, man. Your movie is gonna go ahead and put these guys out, man. You guys are gonna fail so badly. It's gonna make the Marvels look like it was a masterpiece, Wes.
That is saying something.
My God, go ahead, go ahead. I'm rooting for this shit to come out, man. Wow, man, you really full Young Avengers list. What the fuck is this, Wes? This the only thing that sells right here. That's gonna sell. Kid Loki, Miss Mar. Oh, that's the last thing. Oh, Wes, I forgot. This week is that new episode and something. If it's true, if Kamala Khan is showing up in this fucking Daredevil Born Again show, fucking jump off a fucking bridge, man. Oh, bad haircut scar.
2 hairline scar. Oh boy.
Oh boy, man. Oh yeah, we can't get enough of this one either, Wes. What just happened? Uh,
We're still on.
okay. Damn, my Microsoft Edge just committed suicide, Wes. Oh yeah. Don't be a dick, Modoc. Can't forget about who the fuck is this? Isaiah Bradley's son? What a piece of shit. This fucking Marvel Cinematic Universe is a fucking mess. I can tell you that. So you did all you. So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight, Marvel. You went through all this trouble just to bring back a bunch of nobodies. All these reshoots, all this production hell and shit, all this fucking flops and shit, just to bring back some nobodies. Wes, is that what I'm getting to? Is that what's gonna be the whole big multiverse saga ending, Wes?
Probably.
It's for them to bring back some nobodies. That right there is some fuckery. What a way to kill your Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, rip MCU.
Yeah. What a way to kill the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Oh, and then after the fact and stuff, after that's said and done, you're gonna keep this character going right here into the mutant saga and stuff where the X-Men, where you suppose that this, like, if I was Marvel stuff, yeah, if I'm doing a reboots, I will focus solely on the fucking X-Men and stuff. And stay far away from this character and stuff, but we're going to put her in the X-Men and stuff because why not? Because she sells for some odd reason, Wes, right?
Tells the who.
I don't know. Marvel's thinking that somebody's out there supporting this character. Bring her back into the X-Men and stuff. You really are going to kill your MCU. You really are definitely going to kill your MCU. This keeps going. Go on and do it, Marvel. You're stunning and brave. I finally figured out the name, Wes. I was so relieved when I did and stuff. This right here was Muse. You know anything about Muse?
Not really.
Yeah, if you didn't know that guy in episode 2 was Muse, you got bigger problems to worry about. Like, I'm not even sure this is supposed to be some sort of twist pointless article. The episode is mid, but not as good as the Netflix version. I read John Berto walk away about Daredevil BA pre overhaul. I demand more about Marvel, and I still don't believe and hate what Feige and all of his executives friends did for the last 5 years. I think everybody does at this point, and it seemed like it's not going to get better because they were definitely placing their dollars on a bunch of young nobodies. So this is supposed to be their. That was their. So that was one of their cameos, West. Really? I don't think nobody fell for it, West. I mean, this is not a terrible show, but it's just not as good as the Netflix show. That's a damn shame, Wes. Oh, look, they had another milestone, Wes. They just now hit a $400 million, Wes.
Wow.
Wow, color me surprised. That's still not good. Why? Because you need over $1 billion to break even. You're not making that money back. You can make as much money you ain't, but you ain't getting to the $1 billion point. This ain't breaking even. 400 million is not something to be celebrating, West. At least at least we did say that it will make some money, right?
Yeah.
But it's not breaking even and stuff. That's what we said and stuff. It'll make some money, but it's gonna lose. This movie's a flop. But yeah, what a win! Yay! It made 400 million even. Huh?
It made barely anything.
That's what I'm saying. And this movie needs $1 billion to break even. Ah! Look at this, Wes. Look at Ubisoft. They definitely they're definitely totally not desperate, West. You can't tell me they're not desperate.
They're totally not desperate. No, no, no.
Oh, Ubisoft didn't. Ubisoft was sticking it to the charge, man. Look at this bundle as Assassin's Creed Shadows with high demand products like Intel CPUs. Assassin's Creed Shadows free to play with Ubisoft Plus. Off and on, give free game keys on their social media accounts. Give free game keys to YouTubers as a part of sponsor giveaways. Review code for journalists. Merely the act of owning the game as a bundle gifts, and Ubisoft Plus falls into the definition of Ubisoft players. With how easy it is for people to be classified as players, it would not be surprising to reach 1 million players. Leave it to Ubisoft to lie. They're really trying to lie, but it's not going to work, Wes.
Yep, not gonna work.
Yep. Nobody didn't come to play their game. They know it. Oh, Wes, there was a tragedy that happened.
Marvelous Thursday got struck.
Yeah, see, like CW wasn't too fond of Oh man, I had to edit that out, unfortunately, or else nobody was seeing it and stuff. So I had to basically edit that out. It's probably back up now,
Yeah, it's back up now.
but yeah, they blocked that shit completely and stuff. CW's a bunch of cowards and stuff. Like CW, you canned the what you have to be worried about now? You canned it, right?
Yeah, they canned the show, so
Just let people make fun of it. We can't let them see our work. Oh no, 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 no. I can see that now. It's like because you're a bunch of cowards and stuff. At least Disney doesn't turn off their comics or anything, so because they know they're gonna get bashed. You just can't just eat up you just can't eat up the criticism. You know you're gonna get criticized for releasing some trash like that. So why do it then? That's what I'm saying. If you guys are not gonna accept the truth and stuff and let people criticize and stuff, then why? Why do it? You're a bunch of cowards. And there me going that rant about Snow White while I was at the movie theater. It was bad. And that's me after I was done with Snow White. Look at that shit, Wes. I literally legitimately wanted to climb on top of a big building and stuff and just jump off of it. Do that. Just nose dive like I'm falling into the bed, right? Oh, oh, I think we talked about this already, Wes. Did we?
Maybe?
It was during the strike. Yeah, we mentioned it and stuff, but never showed any footage and stuff. So I guess we can show the footage now. So remember when Rachel Zegler said this and stuff? I bet she did this stuff, but we never showed it and stuff. So I guess we might as well let her speak, right?
If I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
Rachel, are you regretting saying this shit nowadays, Rachel? Did she? Huh?
I don't know who she thinks she is.
She really thought.
My God.
She is entitled. She said, I'm gonna stand there for 18 hours. 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess. This is what killed your movie right here, Rachel. You saying shit like this and stuff. And guess what? You ain't even making any money on opening day. It's doing worse than the Marvels, West.
That's saying something.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a bit. This is gonna. Oh, I bet you Rachel feels. I bet you Rachel's regretting it, Wes. She really thought that she was gonna have that star power. She really thought that she was gonna have that star power, like she said she was in that movie and stuff. She wasn't worried about anything. I bet she's biting them lips now, West.
Yep.
Because yeah, you definitely you definitely stuck it to us. And people walking out the theater, West. I'm over here wishing that I never saw shit like that. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine with me and stuff. I just prevented a lot of people from having to go see that movie and stuff because it's terrible. And other YouTubers did too and stuff for the sake to save the people's money. You know, we're more of the people's champion than Rachel Zegler will ever be, West.
Yep.
So basically, Rachel, we're saying this: you can have the people's elbow. We'll give it the people's elbow, and shove it up your candy ass. Oh, Wes. Alien is coming back with a TV show,
Oh boy.
and this actually looks really good. And so now, like I said, oh, by the way, we forget to mention Disney owns 20th Century Fox, right? The one thing that stood out in 2024, which was Alien Romulus, which surprisingly Disney has not destroyed Alien yet. Ain't that shocking, isn't it? Now, Alien has had some bad movies and stuff. I heard that Prometheus was bad. heard that Alien Covenant was bad, right?
Yeah.
But Alien Romulus, did I make a review on that after I came back and watched it?
Yeah, I believe you did.
Yeah, and I said that it was definitely a love letter to fans. I remember saying that it was a love letter to the Alien fan stuff. Like the person, like you tell that the director really was heavily influenced by the original Alien movies and stuff. They decanonized Alien 3 and stuff. I honestly think what I think should have happened with that was that they should have kept the ending for Ellen Ripley, right? Where she sacrifices herself to kill that last alien that was inside of her, right?
Yep.
And there you go. You have her a nice send off and stuff. So I say, you could possibly decanonize everything from Alien 3 except for the ending and stuff. Because I honestly think that was a nice send off and stuff. Why not have the hero just fucking, kill herself to save a lot of human lives? So here's Alien Earth right here.
Wait a minute, what?
Uber Eats is delivering more deals so you can watch more basketball. Right now, get a buy one, get one.
Let's see
I
the
guess,
trailer.
I guess you guys are already done talking about Snow White.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here it is. So look at this. Look at this. Like the classic Alien movie.
Wait, is this supposed to be good?
Yeah. I saw the trailer.
Coming.
Oh, let's see.
Okay. Well, at least they're keeping true to the art style. That's nice. I remember when I watched the original Alien for the first time, and I was like 5 with my dad. He's like, yeah. So the real aliens, yeah, they just take your jobs. They don't do all the other stuff. That stuck with me ever since the last 20 years.
Damn, just tore her apart. That man didn't even bother to go and try to save her?
Nope.
Let me in.
I bet you he's a robot.
It's coming.
Yeah, the way she turned around. Hey, look at the way she turned around. He just locked himself in the room and just let her die.
Or so we're led to believe.
Unless she did somehow survive that and stuff. Maybe she probably somehow get away.
Thank you for clicking on.
Well, you know how they pull the fucking trick on this? They always pull tricks like this.
Yeah.
I don't want to see. I've been playing. Since we're on the topic of like 70s and 80s movies getting proper sequels. Have y'all played RoboCop Rogue City yet?
I really want to.
It is
I want to
an
too.
absolute love letter to the first movie, and you know what? I don't hate the second movie. It's what the third movie should have been. I will just leave it at that. Go play it. You will thank me later. It's
Funny, that's what I think
janky.
about Terminator Resistance.
Yep, it's janky, but if you overlook the jank, you're in for something really, really good. I want to see Taeon do an Alien game. Like a proper Alien 3. Go with the original script or something like it, or go with Blomkamp's vision. And yeah, just do that. It's not hard. Give them the license. Let them do it.
Oh, let them make a Judge Dredd game while they're at it.
Well, okay, one at a time. Because we can either do that, Judge Dredd, or a proper Red Dawn game. Can't do all three at once, but we got to start with one of them. I would say
Okay,
Alien game would.
Of course, we gotta go down the line.
Eh,
All right. So, oh yeah, let me take a quick bathroom break.
yeah. Meanwhile, I heard about Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I guess Ubisoft is threatening to sue critics of the game. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh yeah,
I would not be.
got to break that up. I'll give you my thoughts when I'm back from the bathroom.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing.
His breaking stuff. So I'll let y'all talk about that. While I go. That is funny. I got to put some shorts on. There. All right, I'm back. But yeah, I forgot to mention that and stuff, Wes.
You know what? Why doesn't it surprise me?
Because it's Ubisoft and stuff. They hate the truth. And just like as the words Jack Nicholson would say in The Few Good Men, you can't handle the truth. And it's right, they can't handle the truth and stuff because it's too much for them and stuff. That'll be like you can't, like, every game, every movie gets criticized, right? And Ubisoft can accept that it does. So they have to go through this bullshit, West, to think that they are better than everybody else and stuff. So they're gonna go the Neil Cuckman route and stuff and try to strike every channel down, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, Ubisoft, go ahead and do that and stuff. And you making it worse for yourself, Ubisoft. You
Yeah,
are about
the
to
day that I would love to see the day that I could play Ghost Recon Wildlands without Uplay. That'd be wonderful. That'd be absolutely wonderful.
Oh, it'll be happening soon and stuff because
I just want
Ubisoft's
Far
gonna be
Cry to
close.
be fun again.
Huh?
I just want Far Cry to be fun again.
Good luck.
Well,
Probably
I don't
not
think
in
we're
this
gonna get
life.
another Far Cry game again and stuff because they're closing these doors. There's just no saving it unless Tencent buys them out.
Yeah, between that and then the God, what do I keep hearing about the Tesla stuff on top of everything else, and I just wow, what a dumpster fire.
Yep.
Weirdos thinking they can stick it to Elon and instead running their own livelihoods.
Is it just me, or do I think they're not going to stop with just Teslas, and instead they're actually going to go to just regular cars with stickers on them? I know it'll be a while till they get to like the Ford Focuses, like what I have, but I know they'll get there at some point.
For what purpose?
These people don't have brains.
That is true. And then apparently now it's okay to insult Jews now.
Yeah.
Let's not get that mixed up nowadays. So apparently Hitler was right for what he did.
Jesus.
These people are fucking weird, man.
No kidding. I work at a college. You've heard some of the takes that I've heard from the students. Some next level stuff, dog. Some straight up next level.
Oh, I was
I
gonna say.
just
I wanted to say this about Alien Earth and stuff. I think I think it's gonna be good and stuff. I really think this is another love letter and stuff. Whoever's doing this.
yeah. Oh, hey, Wes or Chopper, did you? Well, I know Wes, you've heard it, but Chopper, did you hear what some of the college students were saying on my campus that I work at, and just how batshit insane they've become?
Yeah, I know about the whole college deal and stuff.
Where like you saw what I typed about how they want to put like virgins and lonely single men on the sex offender registry and shit like that. Yeah, that's the kind of insanity I witness at my college. Where you have women pushing for stuff like that. It's insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I pray to God these people never get power.
They're not going to. Why would we give them power?
Because if they get power and they even get half the shit they're proposing through, you're going to have so many people defecting. It would not be fun. It would not be a nice time for anyone involved. Anyways, that's a little too dark for here, so.
Yeah. Back to top of Alien and stuff, but yeah. I'm hoping this is good, though. I really am. Because it's Disney. Disney knows how to fuck shit up. Remember, this is owned by Disney now. But like I said, Alien Romulus was a very faithful continuation and stuff. So I think maybe we might be fine. What do you think, Wes?
Yeah.
Democrats better not win in 2028 or we are fucked. We are actually fucked.
Oh, Wes! We got to talk about Don't
Percy
we already have Ironheart?
Wait, Percy Jackson? Wasn't that I remember reading those books in middle school. Wow, I'm old.
Don't we have Ironheart? They're developing a live action West with Power Rangers. Oh God. Oh no, that's not gonna be good, West. I can tell you this right now. We'll have to be skeptical about this one. Cause there's one thing if we all learned well, it's a 20th century Fox thing again. So maybe they might make good with this one. Because I mean they're treating Alien with respect still, right? Alien Romulus was a big success. So we will have to see about this one. So I'm gonna press X to doubt. I'm gonna hold my breath on this one. I don't think. I don't know. We can't trust Disney, Wes. We can't.
Well,
Disney put this on themselves. So we will have to see going forward. So what do you think, Wes? You hype for a Power Rangers reboot?
no.
No. I don't even like Power Rangers. Maybe if I was like in first grade. But nah.
I don't even think I care for Power Rangers stuff, but I know it was a popular franchise and stuff. So I mean, yeah, a lot of Power Rangers fans are gonna be very pissed off if Disney does something very fucky wucky with that and stuff. But all I gotta say is, don't we have Ironheart? I mean, she technically qualifies as a Power Ranger. So have you seen that suit?
Yes, we've seen the suit, and oh boy, it looks fucking awful.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Wes, we got the opening day box office numbers for Snow White and stuff, and it's 12 million. Ah, that hurts, man. Oh, Ooh, Disney. I don't think you like this too much, do you? No, sirree, West. Oh my shit. No, sirree. It's the 12 million West. It did worse than the Marvels and Dumbo. And this movie cost over 250 million and stuff. This movie is not making this money back and stuff. And oh my god, I don't want to see that again. Wow. Disney. You just won't love and learn, will you? So another coping mechanism for Disney, because it's already off to a bad start, very bad start and stuff. Also, Wes, we got to talk about the slate for Phase 6. We finally getting a slate for Phase 6.
Of course we do.
Huh? After how many years? So you ready for Phase 6?
No, I don't
No.
think Marvel is ready for Phase 6.
I don't even think me either, dude. I don't think they're ready for Phase 6. I don't even think they're gonna even know what the fuck they're doing going forward. Because if they're going with the Young Avengers and then moving forward with Miss Marvel going into the X-Men, then the MCU is good as dead. We just better hope that James Gunn pulls through with the Superman movie and stuff so we can just start headed our way to DC, right? Good thing I supported both, so I guess I could just walk to DC. If James Gunn wants to do right with it and stuff. R.I.P. Iron Man, by the way. Dead Iron Man. So, what we gonna get for Disney Plus shows, Wes? Eyes of Wakanda, Wes. You hyped for that?
No.
Marvel Zombie. Oh dear, a zombie Thanos. And he has the Infinity Gauntlet, Wes. How the fuck did he get the Infinity Gauntlet back? As a zombie. That totally is not
I don't know.
Oh, I forgot this is coming, Wes. Wonder Man. You know. Oh yeah, by the way, Wonder Man was a white guy too that they race swapped because that's typical Disney. I can't wait to review this show, Wes. Can you?
If it's gonna be terrible.
Well, we'll see. We'll have to see. Oh look, they gotta fuck up Marvel Zombies. So you know what the characters we're gonna be getting?
What?
We're gonna be getting Miss Marvel, Shang-Chi, Yelena, Shang-Chi's Katie, Red Guardian, Jimmy Woo, Kate Bishop, and Ironheart as they take on powerful undead enemies like the Scarlet Witch. Wow. Okay, so Marvel Rivals. Oh yeah, I'd rather be playing Marvel Rivals because that ain't shit. Marvel Zombies is dead on arrival. That's what you're telling me, West?
Yep, dead on arrival.
Yep. Then this is just something we won't even be covering. I'm not even gonna waste my time with this shit. Do you want to cover Eyes of Wakanda, West?
Not really.
No. Let's move on.
Yep. So we're just gonna be covering Wonder Man and stuff. So don't ask us about Marvel Zombies.
Wait, Wonder Man? What the? Oh, what? I never heard of him.
He's apparently an old comic and stuff that was a white guy got race swapped, and Marvel's deciding, yeah, let's go the way of the dodo bird again. So me and Wes are gonna make fun of this show too if it sucks. Who the fuck knows who this character is? Especially if race swapped him too. Marvel doesn't care, West.
Yep, they don't.
There
And
you
it's very
go.
clear.
Yep.
Jesus.
Oh well. And I guess we make fun. We're getting Vision Quest, West, so Vision's coming back.
I thought he died twice or something. You know what? I don't know.
It's the multiverse saga and stuff. So I mean, hey, at least they're finally following the multiverse saga, right?
You know, too little, too late.
It is too late and stuff, but I mean, I guess we could probably review this show, right, West?
I guess.
See if it's interesting and stuff. I mean, WandaVision was West said that WandaVision was okay, so maybe this will be okay now that we can actually finally have a character people cared about, right?
Yep.
So I guess we'll see how it is. And it's played by Jennifer Connelly's husband, Paul Bettany. One of my favorite female actors. Jeez, I wish she was. Well, she was in the MCU actually, so she played as the AI. She played as the AI for Spider-Man, Karen. Daredevil Born Again season 2. You excited for that shit?
And if it's gonna go the way I think it's going.
I hope it picks itself back up, man, because I do hope that this is a good show. Like, where's the Defenders at? This should have been focused on the Defenders. Try to bring the Defenders into the MCU, right?
You'd think.
That's what I'm saying. This should have had characters like Jessica Jones, Patsy Walker, Iron Fist. Who else? The Punisher. Well, the Punisher's coming in the show already. That's confirmed. The Punisher. Luke Cage. That's who we need. That's what we need all over Daredevil Born Again. Is for them to be all in there.
For all the flaws with the Marvel stuff, I gotta say, Private Pile does a great job as Kingpin.
That was Private Pile?
Yep. That's...
I did not even recognize him. That's crazy.
It's the same Vincent that we all know. Yeah, I recognize because of his face. Like he's always played good roles like that. I mean, going back to Men in Black, you can see the blueprints for this. I'm not even kidding.
Holy shit! Hold on.
Yeah, that's Private. Yeah, that's Private Pile.
I gotta take a good look at him. That's Private. If my computer would cooperate.
Yep, that's him. You guys didn't know that?
No.
You're telling me it's almost
fully recognizable.
It's the same guy. Just look at his facial features.
Man, he's a great actor then and stuff because he played these parts so well.
Yeah, but again, this all goes back to Men in Black, and you'll kind of see that he's kind of got a knack for playing villains. He does a good job with that. That's sort of his thing.
That's why we love him.
Yeah.
Oh, he is him. Look at him.
Yep, that's the same Kingpin. Again, Full Metal Jacket kicked off his career.
Man, that is crazy.
That is crazy. This is him. This was him.
Yep.
Oh my God, Private Pile.
Yep. That's where we got to start.
That is a perfect casting right there.
Well, yeah, you should also see him in some of the Law and Order episodes, the Criminal Intent series. Yeah, you can see him in there. He does a pretty good job in that.
Oh yeah, Vincent.
He's been all over the place.
Like that's why I said I could see nobody else play Kingpin.
Don't get me wrong. I liked Michael Clark Duncan as Kingpin, but honestly, I gotta say he's pretty close to getting. He's almost better than him. And that's saying a lot.
Yeah, Michael Clark Duncan was okay too and stuff.
Yeah, he's pretty. Yeah.
I was like, even though he was race slut, I was like, you know what? He did a good job with Kingpin.
He at least kept the whole build correct, and the character in general was pretty good. He just deserved a better script. That's what it was. He just deserved a better movie and a better script.
Rest in peace, Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah.
I did not fucking know this was fucking Private Pile as
Yep.
Kingpin.
You'd be pleasantly surprised.
He acted it so well. God, and so that's the one thing that Daredevil Born Again is doing right is that at least he's acting.
Or just Daredevil in general did good with that. The show.
So there's so they keep talking about that Foggy Nelson is not dead, Wes.
How?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. We saw him get shot. How the fuck is Foggy Nelson gonna survive a gunshot?
Was it to the head?
No, it was to his fucking heart. He literally bled to death. So I don't know how he's gonna come back unless they're gonna pull him from another universe and he's an evil one or something. I don't even fucking know. And that's it, West.
Thank God.
Thank God for that and stuff. So this is just TV shows. Thrilling news stories. Yeah, I'm sure of it and stuff because nobody gives a shit about Eyes of Wakanda properly. Nobody gives a shit about Marvel Zombies because you don't have no characters that anybody cares about up in that bitch. I highly doubt anybody's gonna care for this character now that you race swapped him and stuff because we found out that's a white guy that got race swapped because we can't have white men playing these roles no more, Wes. Even though Ed Harris is going to be in the fucking show, West.
Ed Harris.
Another great actor.
Yeah.
Wasted talent in the MCU.
I mean, he's been doing all kinds of stuff since the 80s, so,
He's still a wasted talent and stuff. Like, Ed Harris, that's still a wasted talent. And stuff. And, Vision Quest, maybe. Maybe if they do it right. Or, yeah, right, West? And Daredevil Born Again, that's very debatable. So, who knows, West? I can tell you, the MCU's in fucking... The MCU's in trouble. It is in trouble. So we got somebody else that wants to play Storm West. What do you think about this girl?
I mean, considering Storm is black, I don't see an issue. Just I don't know if they could really recast the X-Men again because like they got the casting so right with the original movies. I mean, I don't see. God, I don't know if they'll be able to do.
This is why I say Jade Cargill should be Storm. If they're going to recast Storm, it's still Jade Cargill.
I guess. I just don't know about Xavier and Magneto. Who's going to play them? Because Ian McKellen is forever Magneto, and Patrick Stewart. I don't see anyone else playing old Xavier. I just don't see it happening. I don't know.
I see Storm being played by Jade Cargill. Like she has the fucking build of Jade Cargill.
Go for it. I'd say I don't know enough about her, so.
WWE wrestler, so she's really popular by wrestling fans.
They go for it. I just, man, I don't know. I'm so used to the old stuff that I just feel out of place. But it has been 25 years, I think. So fuck it.
So Jade Cargill needs to be phoned and stuff, but highly doubted because what they did to Seth Rollins, Wes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. If Seth Rollins ain't gonna get it, I don't think Jade Cargill has a damn chance in hell, even though she literally is fucking built like Storm. Like every time I look at Jade Cargill, I just see Storm. So yeah, you got anything else to say, Wes? Oh,
Not really, no.
We kept this under 2 hours at least, because nothing really happened.
Thank God.
Thank God, man. That's better than nothing, man. And most of it was just basically my angry review on Snow White. Fuck that movie, by the way, too. Fuck Snow White. Snow White 2025 shit. Piss dropping piece of shit of a CGI fart fest. And all I gotta say is, Disney, what the fuck you thinking and stuff? Get back to making entertainment. Stop putting out all this garbage stuff, and start putting out properties that you did not destroy and stuff, and start making some new ones and stuff. And all I gotta say is, this is Chopper signing out for now. Peace.
Peace.